Welcome back. Hope you're having a good morning. Well, we've got plenty of earnings that came in overnight. So let's get in Hemang Jani, who joins us to help us out with some analysis on some of those numbers. Hi, Hemang. Good morning, and thanks so much for joining in. Well, I wanted your view if you're tracking this one. Angel One, well, it came out with its set of numbers. Or if you could tell us on Landmark Cars, they came up with a quarterly update, and that premiumization theme is playing out very, very well. A view on both or either of them?
Yeah, good morning, Naina. Thanks for having me. I think Angel One numbers have been in line with expectations. What is worth noting over here is that the way the entire ADTO has panned out, both for options and for the equity segment, is quite significant. We've seen almost about 20% kind of a month-on-month growth, also in the retail number of accounts. So I think. When you look at Angel One, the way they have gone about, gaining the market share across cash, F&O, and the fact that the retail client acquisition momentum is strong, and this will be one pure play, listed entity in terms of the discount brokerage where the size is huge. So I think this should be part of the core holding. We have a positive view on Angel One.
Okay, that's on Angel One. Got it. I also wanted your thoughts on the entire housing finance companies, that whole list. The RBI has come out with some draft norms. I wanted to understand from you what the implications of this would be on the housing finance companies.
Sonia, I think I have not read the draft norms as yet. From a quarterly number standpoint, we feel that housing finance companies will report about 18 to 22% kind of pre-provisioning profit growth. And LIC housing is something that we have been liking a lot. And we think that this quarter, it will report the highest growth when it comes to quarter-on-quarter pre-provisioning operating profit.
Hemang, yesterday we talked about Reliance and we talked about, what's happening in IT services and pharma joined, but the public sector pack continues to fire and how. It's the same list, IRFC and RVNL and IRDA, SJV and Engineers India, MRPL. The PSU index itself was up, PSC index actually, was up 2.5%. If you have a PSU fund or something, great, but these individual moves are just so sharp and almost non-stop. What do you do here?
I think, Prashant, the run-up has been quite sharp, and it's not as if that they are going to come out with very different sort of earnings this quarter. I think it is more to do with the momentum. It has more to do with the less participation or under ownership when it comes to large institutional investors. I think it's a great momentum play, be it railways, be it defense, be it public sector banks. So though we may not like the sharp run-up and we may not really like the valuation that some of these companies are quoting at, the fact of the matter is that they are providing great trading opportunities. So specific names that we personally, our company likes are Bank of India, also Bharat Electronics, the defense, and Hindustan Aeronautics. These are the pockets where we have a positive view.
All right. Hemang, I wanted to ask you about Jio Financial Services. Last few days, it's been doing quite well. Business is yet to shape up properly, but they have that 6% stake in Reliance Industries, and Reliance Industries has been looking very, very strong. So how do you trade this, in terms of Jio Financial Services? And the thing in the last 5 days or so, it's seen a bit of a good up move.
Absolutely. I think, Nigel, more than the earnings, where a large part of the growth has come from the interest income, what really market wants to see is their offering on the unsecured piece, the way they have built their technology stack, and also on the logistics solution. So I think people are taking maybe a 3-year kind of a view, and once the products are rolled out and the traction is visible in the numbers, that is where you will see the comfort. But yes, from a 2 to 3 year perspective, this continues to look like a strong allocation from a NBFC perspective.
All right, HDFC Bank is the one that's going to be on everyone's radar today with the numbers. Expected to be good. We already have their business update. So do you expect incremental gains on the stock if the numbers turn out as the the update suggested?
So it's been a relative underperformer, Sonia, but I think, from a valuation perspective, from the stability perspective, it continues to look quite attractive. When we look at the previews, people are always talking about the growth, excluding HDFC in terms of NII or net profit, etc. But I think on a standalone basis, at these valuations, almost about 2.6, 2.7 price growth, it looks quite compelling to us.
Hemang, the other one I wanted to just touch upon is Polycab. It moved up 6% yesterday. Sharp 3% move actually came in the last 1 hour of trade. Numbers, by the way, are on Thursday this week. What are your thoughts here, Polycab?
So Polycab, I think, this entire controversy around the tax evasion has not gone down to where, though it may not be there in the minds for a longer time. I feel that these valuations are way too high for, the wire and cable companies. Even if they are growing at, let's say, 16, 20%, look at the sheer market cap and the valuations. So I would certainly want to stay away from it. We have many pockets in the large caps, be it IT, be it some of the names like Reliance, banks. So would rather want to participate over there.
Okay, all right. That's on Polycab. Got it. That stock has lost quite a bit, but it's also, there's some brokerages that are also positive on Polycab. So let's see how it goes. Results coming out on Thursday.